Hey Scorpios, what's up? How are you? Welcome back to my channel, Caseyleighreiki. Today we are going to be doing your general reading. This will be for July, and this is going to be for my Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, okay? If you don't even have Scorpio in your chart, these are timeless. So watch it whenever. Watch it if you don't have Scorpio in your chart, but you're just thinking you're drawn to the title. You do you. You know what I'm saying? Here we just wing it. We just go with what we feel. So let's get right into it for you guys. I really am feeling like I want to pull from the oracle, the energy oracle, maybe the spirit animal as well. We're gonna see how I feel, but then we'll get into some tarot. We'll see what's going on with you guys, okay? As I always say, energy's fluid, time's fluid. So this could be past, present, future for you guys. If you gotta switch the roles, go ahead and do it. Not a big deal. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. Check your other placements, or maybe it's just not your story this month. If you guys want to check out anything else that I'm doing, you want to book with me, you want to hang out on my TikTok lives that I do on Sundays, then go ahead and check out the description box below. You're going to find my website, how to book with me, all my other social media platforms. And as always, if you like the way I read, you want to hang out with me some more, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that way you can get notified of all my upcoming videos. Okay? All right. So let's move right into the next thing, okay? I want to do oracle, like I said, so I think that I'm gonna do that. If you have Aquarius in your chart, also, by the way, before I forget, go definitely watch that tarot reading for Aquarius, because that Aquarius video was for all Aquarius placements, and I kept picking up a Scorpio vibe as well, so that might resonate with you guys. Go check that out, even if you don't have Aquarius in your chart, maybe even. But I kept picking up Scorpio energy hard, so I would go definitely take a look. I really do want to use energy oracle for some reason. Okay, let's get right into that. I always say that I'm not going to make these super long, and then what do? Yeah, I make them super long. You guessed it. Plot twist. All right, let's see. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio today? What do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements today for my Scorpios. This will be for July. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Scorpio, I almost said. In Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? I'm gonna do one more. Going on with Scorpios, please, for July. Ugh. Okay, third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. This is the solar plexus. That's what that looks like there. Keep seeing a weird shadow, and I'm like, my cat might be up to no good. Solar plexus here, talking a lot about, it could be inner child is coming through kind of strong right now for me. Inner child, sometimes this relates me personally, shadow work. It's the way we feel about the self usually. So, you know, courage or our image that we have of ourselves. Do we believe in ourselves? What does that look like for us? And those types of things. What else do we have for Scorpio placements, please? Woo! Oh! What are you doing? Come back here. Okay, Goddess of the Moon. Oops. Goddess of the Moon. Yeah, this does feel like a lot of shadowy type stuff, because anytime I see the moon, I definitely think subconscious. I think these kind of like darker parts of ourselves that we are dealing with. I also think that you guys could be really in tune with lunar cycles right now as well. Whoa. Attachment. There it is. There's the dark energy I was thinking. Attachment. Yeah, I think you guys are really starting to evaluate. By the way, this is number 5, so really talking about changes. And then Archangel Chamuel here. The 37 breaks down to a 10. So the 10 is all about cycles ending, finito, done. 52, goddess of the moon, breaking down to a 7. So for me, the 7s are all about spiritual growth and expansion. And then attachment, like I said, 5s are about change. So this to me says that you are trying to evaluate, what am I, it's very similar to Aquarius. What am I allowing or accepting from other people? Because this attachment says to me, like she's holding this mask. It's like you were attached or you are focused on this part of somebody, or maybe even of yourself, friend, family, whoever. It's like you're attached to this thing that they look like on the outside, or that they're pretending to be, is what I want to say. They're pretending to be somebody that they're not. And I think you're starting to evaluate, if I allow this person to XYZ, what does that say about myself? What am I accepting from others? Because what you're accepting from other people in your life really dictates how you feel about yourself. Some of us don't like to stand up for maybe our belief that we deserve more in a relationship, like a romantic relationship. Maybe we don't feel like we deserve more, or we deserve to be treated better, so we just kind of accept this like bare minimum, right? The attachment, she's chained up. It's like so focused on what this person like claims to be, the mask that someone is hiding behind. Goddess of the moon makes me feel like you guys are very in tune with, again, the lunar energy. The moon is also really feminine. It's water energy, so it's kind of like makes sense. You guys are a water sign after all. I feel like you guys are starting to you're starting to assess what's going on, to be like, all right, this is a problem. Okay, this is a problem. I am attached to something that essentially isn't real in a way. It's like it's the version of someone that they give out to everybody else. It's like you kind of fell for that, or you were enamored by that, you maybe misread them. It's like they put out this version of themselves to other people, and that's the version of them or of a group of people that you got to know or allowed into your life. And now it's like, okay, I'm attached to something that really doesn't bring me joy or happiness. I'm attached to something that is not rooted in something substantial, and it's not a sturdy foundation. It's this almost like figment, because you have to like convince yourself that it's not real. It's like maybe you're forcing yourself to believe that this person is just this, I don't know, like fake, almost like video game type of character or something. It's just like, I feel like you guys are trying to undo some of this damage, or undo some of the work that has been put into a relationship or to a friendship or whatever, whether past or present. It's like I have this attachment here, and I have to realize that I'm only holding on to this person that I hope that they would be, or that they showed me kind of superficially who they were. It's not that I'm, attached really to who they are, because at the core, this person they might not be good for you. They might not treat you well or whatever, right? Contract. This says to me that this is a soul contract with someone. You feel really tied to them and attached to them because you have been together before. You've been together at least once or twice in lifetimes before, okay? And that's why it's like, oh my God, I feel like I have to stay here, or I have to stay in this energy. I feel like I can't get out of it. I feel like I'm chained to it. It's a very difficult process, but you know that you deserve more, and someone who loves you or cares for you isn't going to, do these things to you. So again, take what resonates. Door to value, but in reverse. I really think that letting go of whatever this attachment is, romantic, platonic, whatever, you have hostilities at the bottom, which says to me that you guys are kind of defensive about letting this go, or you're struggling to let this go. The hostilities for me is almost like, you're trying to convince yourself to believe this person is kind of, let's be really transparent here, trying to convince yourself this person's a POS. That person sucks. They were terrible to me, or even they just didn't treat me well, or I was in love with this version of them that isn't really them. you know, you have these thoughts and then someone like brings it up and is like, yeah, they really didn't treat you well. And you're like, hey now, like that was my so-and-so. Like there's just like a little bit of defensive energy here when someone else brings it up, which tells me you're still working through it, right? Hostilities being like you still have some bumps to work through with this person because you haven't fully forgiven them. You have not fully forgiven them for what they've done to you or said to you, the way they behaved, and that is what is blocking you from opening up your door to value. For a lot of you in this card is money, so it could be that you are blocking your abundance because you have yet to forgive this person and fully release that attachment from your life. For others of you, it's a 31 breaking down to a 4, which says to me that this could also be foundations. You could be just blocking other opportunities in your life to move forward and create a stable foundation for yourself, whatever that means for you, because you still have this attachment. This person seems like they are a literal energetic block to you being able to move forward in a positive way, something that you want to do. You want to move forward, you want to change things, you want to see what, you know, the world has to offer you. But I feel like this person, until you forgive them and fully release this attachment to the universe and say, here, like, I've forgiven them, you know, I understand, or I forgive myself. Whatever it is, there needs to be, I feel like, forgiveness. That's coming through really strong. You need to not only just let it go, but forgive and then release. And then I think you're going to open up that door to value. All right, tell me about attachment here for Scorpio. Can you tell me about this attachment, please? Tell me more about attachment for Scorpio placements. Angel of Strength. Absolutely. This is a very hard thing for you to do. Hostility showing up again at the bottom. This is a very hard thing for you to do. This person might be a fire sign, I'm getting for some reason. Leo, just because you have the lion here, or some other fire sign. This is taking a lot of your strength, and I feel like there is some kind of like resentment, there's some sadness, some nostalgia within the process of letting this person fully, you know, let them fully go from your environment, from your energy. I feel like in a way it's like, if I let this go forever for some of you, because for a lot of you I do feel like it's kind of romantic. Yeah, for a lot of you I do feel like it's romantic. I think once you finally release that, forgive them and let it go, it just solidifies that that's no longer. I think subconsciously, you know, we have Goddess of the Moon, which is a lot of the subconscious. I think subconsciously we hold on to these things. Because when you care for someone, right, it's hard to release them no matter what they've done to you. It's hard when you have the soul contract like we have here. It's hard to say almost like goodbye forever. But, you know, nothing is forever. You will meet again. Especially because this, I think you guys have seen many a lifetime together. So I feel like if you guys are following each other from a different lifetime, you're going to see each other again. Like, no doubt about it. Can I get one more for attachment for Scorpio, please? And then we'll pull a couple tarot cards for you guys. And one more for attachment for Scorpio. Journey. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man holding a coin at the bottom too. So this person truly is a block. You have world underneath that. This person is a physical, energetic block to your abundance, to your foundation, to your security, to your door to value. They're blocking this from you. It's like you just have to make like energetic space is kind of what it comes down to. You have to clean house in an energetic way. Cleanse yourself, right? You have Angel of Strength and Journey coming through for that attachment. So this has really been a test of your strength, of your endurance, of your perseverance to let go of this person, to fully release them, forgive them, and let it go. I totally understand how difficult that can be as well. Okay, so strategy also. Strategy here. I feel like you guys have not only, you know, taken this test of your strength, but it's also, strategy makes me feel like you guys maybe have some air energy in your chart. Again, Aquarius, where you're like, I've tried everything is kind of what I'm hearing. I've tried everything. I've tried everything to let it go. I've tried everything to understand, to release them, to fix this. I mean, I wish I had more of an answer for you, but I really do think this is about forgiveness more than anything. I really think it's about truly feeling within your body that you forgive this person, and coming from a standpoint of unconditional love. That's just like kind of what I'm feeling for you guys. All right, so let's get some tarot cards for you guys, and then we will try to wrap this up. Keep it at 30 minutes. So what do we have for Scorpio, please? Justice, some Libra energy. And bringing in that balance and that divine truth. There's also a need to accept that, like I said, that person that you're holding on to more of this figment of who they were and not necessarily who they really are. It's a piece of them, maybe a mask that they had on, but I feel like there's just a lot underneath that, and that wasn't, that didn't jive with you guys. It wasn't good for you. I really feel like Spirit was helping you out by maybe removing them from your life, because they were like, this person's not going to be able to tell the difference, that the soul does not match them, or the soul needs a lot more work, or whatever. So what do we have for Scorpio? Whoa. What was that? The Sun in reverse. Leo energy again. You guys are not happy. You guys are not happy. I definitely can feel that this is taking a toll on you. Four of Pentacles, though, tells me that in some way, shape, or form, you guys are still holding on to the energy, to them. The cord that you have with this person, definitely still there. King of Cups, this is you. The gender really doesn't matter, but that to me is you guys for sure. Wow, Strength, more Leo. You really feel like this person's a fire sign, or maybe you have fire like a lot in your chart. This is not knowing if you're making the right decision walking away from this person. It's like you guys have regrets. You're looking at all the things that you are maybe losing, but you're not paying attention to what you can gain. If you're struggling to make more money, or get the job that you want, or move to a place that you want, and you're just struggling to see more, like, Death card, Scorpio energy, there you guys are too. Death card and Ten of Swords. I feel like this is all you guys think about, because I almost feel a sense of like a feeling defeated because you keep trying everything to let go of this person, or to just let go of the energy. And I feel like you guys are struggling so hard to do it. I know it's so frustrating. More fire sign energy. I swear, either you or this person has like a boatload of fire. Leo even in their chart. Like, wow. One more. Oh, I must have like cut one of my cards, or like scraped it rather. Oh no. Oh no. Obviously I manhandle these cards. What a bummer. Alright. Alright, can you tell me more about what's going on with my Scorpios, please? Keep almost like dropping the whole deck. Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. So no communication. Wow, do you guys see this deck yelling at me? No communication. No communication. I'm not even hearing, like, sometimes this can be an immature communication, but no communication. I'm also hearing that you guys, like, you guys are having trouble coming to terms with the fact that this person just they weren't good for you. It doesn't have to mean that they're a terrible person, and maybe you have to make them out to be one in your mind to make it easier, but this person just wasn't right for you. They weren't good for you. Doesn't have to be dramatic. They just weren't a good match. And that's okay. You will find somebody else, because everyone that we meet, like, they all serve a purpose, right? You have the moon coming out here. a lot of shadowy energy with the moon, but also remember with the moon casts shadows. It talks about illusion, right? What is hidden in the dark. So I feel like there's this thing that maybe is not known to you, this maybe really crappy part about this person or dark part about this person that they never told you or they didn't communicate with you and you have no idea. And I think that's why you just have to trust that spirit is removing them for a reason, because they're not a good match for you. You might not understand why, but maybe you're not meant to. Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of, questioning why it didn't work. Why? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Like, I don't understand. Everything seems so great, and maybe we never fought, or we were so, good together, or it seemed like we were a good match together. Like, I just don't get it. I feel like you guys are racking your brains over this. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But Ace of Wands in reverse for me says that right from the get-go, this person wasn't telling you, like, the whole truth about something, or maybe they were hiding these kind of darker parts about themselves. Like I said, not telling you about these shadows that they had. Aces in reverse to me say that it had trouble from the beginning. Doesn't mean that it was obvious to you, but that there was trouble getting something off the ground to begin with, okay? Eight of Pentacles. Man, there's a lot of work put into this, but I feel like it was more so on your end than on their end. I feel like you just continue to put the work in because you didn't see these things. But this person has some darker parts of themselves that maybe they don't even want to admit are there. Maybe they don't even see them as a big deal. But to me, this says, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Capricorn energy with the devil. It's in reverse, though. This person could definitely be struggling to let go of these darker parts, or you could even be struggling to let go of the fact that there are these shadowy things that you don't know about. Like, why can't I know the whole story? Or I feel like there's stuff that maybe I don't know. And here it says someone wants to reach out to me, Page of Cups. Someone wants to extend an offer, maybe of love, of kindness, of friendship, or whatever. But Six of Wands in reverse, it will be unsuccessful. It will be unsuccessful. It won't be met with the same kindness or generosity. This can kind of be like failure per se. I mean, I say that loosely. Failure and shame. I feel like shame here. So I feel like if you're the one thinking like, maybe I should reach out to this person and say something and that will help give me clarity, please don't, because I really don't think it's going to go well. Okay, I really don't. But I feel like this person, that fell out of my hand, sorry. I feel like this person has some dark parts of themselves that they have to let go, they have to deal with, they have to do whatever with, and you just don't know about them. I just feel like you don't know about them. And you could have been with that person for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, however long. It's like there's these parts of themselves that they don't tell like really anyone about. It's like they hold it real deep down within. Okay? You do have Ace of Pentacles here for me. So I feel like Spirit truly, like I keep saying, removed them out of the way. They were like, get that shit out of here, because you're the one that has all these pentacles. You're the one that has all these pentacles, all these resources, all of these things to give to another person. You're the one with the stable foundation to offer someone else. And Spirit's like, hey, this person doesn't match you in that stable type of way. Again, it's an attachment because you guys are putting in energy into a person who I don't think, again, they don't match you. They don't deserve that. They're not going to reciprocate it. And again, I don't think that there's anything inherently like bad or like wrong or dark about this person. I just think they have some shadows to work through, and Spirit's like, yeah, not that one. That one's not ready yet. It's like picking like a ripe fruit off the vine. Spirit's like, that one could use a little bit more time. Okay. Really, Spirit was opening up a door for you guys to lead you into abundance by closing that one. Okay. Because look at this. It's like this one here in reverse, this Ace of Wands. Spirit, I feel like, was maybe even trying to show you something from the beginning to say like, hey, this is having trouble getting off the ground. Maybe lack of like motivation, or, you know, maybe it wasn't reciprocated even in the beginning, right? Maybe someone's efforts were not being like matched. And then Spirit showing you here, putting in a lot of work with Ace of Pentacles, but then you're not getting it back. You're just not getting it back. You are someone who puts a lot into the people that you care about, into your relationships, and I just feel like you're doing all of that for someone who was going to take advantage of you or just need to go through some more shit on their own before they can be in some sort of relationship with someone who can be as committed and as like and as hardworking as you are, especially when it comes down to your relationships. You take them seriously. I think that this person just has a lot of work to do on themselves, and it's not something that they talked about very often, so it's stuff that you don't know about. Maybe they never talked about it ever. It's stuff that you guys don't know about. And I think for some reason you don't like have to, or you don't need to, or it's just not a part of this journey for you to know. 8 of Wands coming in here as well. So again, it's like you drop this, right? You let go of this kind of need to know, this attachment, this dark, shadowy thing going on in your life. As soon as we can release that energy, clean house in an energetic way, you open up. This is the door to value. The Ace of Pentacles is the equivalent of that door to value card, and it comes in rapid fire when you do. Let's take a real quick look at what that Ace of Pentacles is for you guys, and then we'll wrap this up here. So tell me about the Ace of Pentacles here for Scorpio, please. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio. Ooh. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio. Seven of Cups makes me feel like you guys actually will have many opportunities coming your way, because this says that you have a lot of options that emotionally could fulfill you and give you what you need or what you're looking for. So having that clarify the Ace of Pentacles for me is really great, because it says you will have many things to choose from. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, please, for Scorpio. Okay, so you have the Fool that shows up at the bottom, okay, which is great. Aries energy, also Aquarius, and shows me that there is something new that you're willing to kind of throw yourself into, take a risk on, right? You have Knight of Wands, and you have the Emperor in reverse, which does tell me that you're going to be hesitant to move forward on some things. Like I said, that 7 of Cups for me is a lot of offers. It's a lot of opportunities. It is having many options in front of you. The way the Knight of Wands fell out was like across this, actually. So it kind of came out like this. Like across it, which says to me, because usually you put the card across and that is like, okay, what's blocking you or what is crossing you? And I would read this in a Celtic cross to say the opportunities that come forward to you in the future, choose the one that lights you up the most, okay? Don't be overwhelmed with all the things that are in front of you. Take a step back and say, which one of these things lights me up? Because I feel like when you cleanse this energy from your environment, it again just opens up that door and they come through so quick. Okay. The Emperor in reverse says to me that you're having trouble making a decision because this is masculine energy. Okay. This is also not feeling like you are in control. So in the future, I definitely see a lot of new opportunities, like abundant opportunities coming your way very quickly, because we did have that 8 of Wands. You are going to have to take a risk. You won't exactly feel like you have control or have the ability to be like, okay, this is the one. Like, you're going to question yourself, I feel like. But you have to go about it from a more loose, like carefree standpoint, like the Fool, just having full blind faith in the universe, as opposed to a more like logical or even like militarized, like very structured way of thinking. Okay, let it light up your heart and your soul, and that will be the best thing for you. But I think that you guys are going to have so much to choose from in the future when you clear out your energy and your environment. Okay, absolutely. Page of Wands, new hobbies, new things that you want to start, that you love. You just have to take the risk first, okay? Remember, the Fool's journey. Blind faith, take a risk, and know the universe is going to be there every step of the way, helping you through it, okay? I'm going to leave this here for you guys. I love you guys so dang much. I love y'all. I hope this helped. If it did, then please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. That helps me get my video out to others who need to hear this. If it resonated, go ahead and drop me a comment. Even if it didn't, leave a comment anyways, because I like to hear from you guys and let me know your thoughts. And as always, if you want to hang out with me some more, you like the way that I read, then hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification as well, so you can get notified of all my upcoming videos. And I hope to see you guys in August. Bye.